These two teams leave in the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Trailed by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
They send Evans in motion. A 2nd down throw for Mayfield.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. On the handoff, it's Irving. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Brooks coming out for their next possession. 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? To throw is Young. Catch is made. That is Williams.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. 38 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
And open downfield, it's Johnson. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Give inside, it's Brooks. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2. 3rd and goal. They'll run with Brooks. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to get back to work. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and taken. The Panthers offense and their running back set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Young to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Give it up the middle to Brooks. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Young. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Jamel Dean that time. All over him in coverage.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
The Bucs offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here comes Otten in motion. On play action, Mayfield. He's going to tuck it and go. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll go again here with Irving. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Draymond Jones able to bring him down. 3rd and 5. One of the tight ends in motion right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing is Baker. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. J.C. Horn that time with the good coverage, and he knocks it away. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. We'll go once more with Brooks. And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. set to go now on 1st and 10. Williams in motion. On 1st down is Young. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. Smith red.
Back to the air, it's Young. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Williams in motion. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down.
Offside.
Big
Defense.
call here. It was 3rd down.
Still 3rd down. Down. Ready?
To throw is Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Young to throw on 1st and 10. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Young. A throw, left side, caught by Sanders. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's the pistol snap to Young. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Bryce Young, touchdown, Panthers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Panthers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bucs offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd down throw from Mayfield. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And that'll move the sticks. First down, up to the 40.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They send Godwin in motion. On first and 10, here's Baker. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down.
Ball start, offense.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Now Mayfield. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
At the middle of the field, he's got Evans. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And the Bucs are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing is Mayfield. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. To throw is Mayfield. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed, as they have the advantage here in the 4th. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing is Young. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. They get 22 yards there. It's a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Williams in motion. Young to throw on first down. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bucs 48.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. A 2nd down throw for Young. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That's good for a Panthers.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Young. A throw on the move is caught.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Williams in motion. From the gun here on third down, it's Young.
There was tight coverage all across the field. I think the quarterback thought he had the arm strength to fit this one into a pretty small window, but the defense wasn't having it. They were all over it, and I think the quarterback actually got away with one there.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down, 8 for the 1st down. They'll drop to throw. It's complete to Evans. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On 1st down is Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And they look to finish it off here in the 4th. This might just wash away what was a subpar performance a week ago. On the handoff, this is Brooks. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. A run with Brooks. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Young to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll start at the 2. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Here's 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. There's Evans. He's got it. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Throwing is Baker. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Panthers are winners. As we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.